Hello folks and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as Yugoslavia. We're coming to see Yugoslavia. Christmas is just around the corner. I'm drinking some julmust and having some pepparkakor. It's quite nice. I do realize that, we've been going on way too long. But that's mostly because, of course, I've been quite busy. Unlike in the beginning of the summer when Hearts of Iron 4 was released and I did like 3 campaigns in 2 weeks. That was quite intense. But yeah, I do feel like we need to speed this up. So let's start liberating the French commune from the fascists, the vile Germans. We're finally going to try and pocket a few units here and there. We're gonna try to cut them off here, and then start liberating the main victory points around northern Italy and southern France. Thing is, it's quite unfortunate. We held this move for a while, and that actually gave us 2% war participation. But by losing that, we lost all that participation. However, actually, no, it doesn't say. But oh yeah, 20 victory points. So 20 victory points for us basically is 1%. So we just need to keep capturing a bunch of stuff. Oh, this is only 1 victory point. But you get the strategy, right? That kind of backfired a little bit. This was a really tense battle. They keep reinforcing, but they just don't have the defensive powers here necessary to stop us. But once we reach this province, we'll be safe. It was at 40 before. It's taking like a few days. What's going on here? Against us? Oh yeah, because they're researching that thing. Nuclear bombs? Interesting. The mighty Yugoslav army is pushing for Munich. Doesn't seem like a likely victory for us, but at least we're pushing the lines, and now the British and the French are also thinking, hey, maybe we should help them out. Now, of course, they've put too many reserves, so we're never going to take Munich at this rate, but at least our push has allowed our allies to sort of push on the flanks and maybe surround Munich soon enough. Yes, we finally did it. It seems like Finland has turned red and become Red Finland, and they've gone ahead and joined the Comintern. Of course, let's cancel our boost. I think they'll stabilize at 63. 63 is quite a lot. What about Sweden? Did we stop? Yeah, we stopped. Good. They also happen to be fighting us, which is kind of annoying, but it's only because they were attacked. We're going to do it. It was kind of turning here, but now we have 6 new modern tank divisions ready to fight, and I think this might go our way. Alright, I always forget this is an actual event. Since the rise to power of the SKP, Red Finland has been working towards closer relations with the Soviet Union and has now joined the Union itself. As a few days ago, the Finnish government officially submitted control of the country to the Soviet Union as an integrated oblast. Soviet officials refused to acknowledge descriptions of the recent assimilation of Red Finland as aggressive, claiming that the integration of territory happened without any outside pressure. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe they were Stalinists and they just wanted to join the world revolution, right? Except, Stalin just, socialism in one country, even though that's not even Marxist at all, but, I'm just gonna ignore that. We did it. We actually captured Munich. It went really quick. It went from like 50 to 100 in a matter of days, and I suddenly just realized we captured it. Apparently the Germans capitulated to the British and not to me, even though I was the one who took their capital in the end. But yeah, their main forces have capitulated, and the United Kingdom is now in control over their home area. I mean, I'm still going to push for Salzburg, though, because that's 10 victory points, and then we're going to try and march down all the way through Italy, and really increase our war participation. It's already at 3, which is nice, but we need more. Damn it, Belgrade has fallen, Vienna has been recaptured, Bratislava, Munich as well. I don't know what happened, but it seems the moment the Germans capitulated, the British just buggered off. They took all their troops home, and they're sending them to Malaysia, which is kind of annoying. There we go. I'm cleaning up this mess over here. Nice pocket I've created. Once that's done, I think we'll push for Munich again. I don't want to redo all of that, although those are some tasty victory points. I think we might try to cut off the Italians by pushing here instead. We were down to like 40,000 manpower, but all of a sudden we go into 130,000. No idea how that happened. I guess it's because we're liberating this province, but we don't even have control of it yet. But whatever. It's good. That's all I need to say. Let's see. Let's deploy these in Sofia and these in over there. And of course, we shall assign them the red color. Ooh, Switzerland is no longer neutral. I understand. I mean, it's December 1945. I think there was someone else who was also called in. I don't remember exactly now, but whatever. We are making some progress. Alright, yes, it was Ireland. Believe it or not, but we did not have maintenance companies in our divisions, or tank divisions yet, so here we are. Now they will survive longer and do better. Not they're already pretty awesome, so I don't really need that, but you know, whatever you can get. Yes, we've made it to the coast. Now we're just gonna push up to Trieste. We've liberated Ljubljana there in our Slovenian province. We'll call it a province. It's a state? Yes, it's a state. Whatever. You get what I mean. Now, there was something else. Right, they have a bunch of ports, so of course it's not like they're gonna run out of supplies. But at least we have this. I wonder though, are we... Oh, we're closest to surrendering. This is not good at all. Shit. Stupid Brits just deserting us. And you know what the worst part is? The Greeks have a huge army. They've been very brave and defended their territory from the fascists throughout the entire war, but they don't want our military access. They don't want to help us out because they have strategic reasons to be scared of us. I understand, yes, they are next on our target list, but still, stupid. Don't worry, our secondary capital will not fall because we actually just employed a few more infantry divisions over here. I think we'll be alright. The Italians are surprisingly strong in this particular game. I mean, realistically, to be honest, I mean, they didn't actually hold out very long when they were pushed from the south, but here they're actually doing very well all over the place. They're really the only ones left, right? Let's see. Italy, Japan. Okay, sure, the Japanese, but the Japanese are probably not doing anything in Europe. We did it. We captured Venice. Venice is now under Yugoslav occupation. And maybe we can join up the fronts with the French and Italian, or not Italian, sorry, the British, or rather their colonial troops over here, because the actual British just don't seem to care anymore. In the south, I've ordered the advance of the infantry groups here, because it seems like the Italians... No, they're probably Turkish expeditionary forces. Yeah, they're not very strong. So I'm just gonna leave them there and, or not leave them, force them to move forward and liberate and protect our people. Ooh, in the fall of Rome, forces from the French Commune have captured Rome from a naval invasion as well. Seems like they just landed. The Italians were probably not defending Rome, which is kind of a shame, really, because, well, the AI is more prone to naval invasions nowadays. You just gotta love the Swiss and how it's not one person, since they have the council instead, and they show the building. It's pretty cool. I wonder, though, if they turned communist or fascist, if it would change to a person. I think it would. Belgrade has been liberated once more, of course, by our brave 8th infantry division under the leadership of General Ivan Goznak. Actually, he's the leader for everything here because we don't exactly have a huge army. And we've finally touched borders with the French and now the Germans. It's not really German divisions, but the German territory here is now totally surrounded. It's time. One brave infantry division is going to take the entire coast here, hopefully, maybe, and cut off all these units from any supply. They are going to be destroyed, these vile occupiers. Well, it seems like I lost the sound on the recording here for some reason, but being as nice as I am, I'm gonna talk afterwards. It seems like over here I had planned a push on Italy, since the Allies decided to not give too many shits about that front. The French had taken Rome, as you saw earlier, but it seems like that they kind of lost that, and so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. The Italians shuffled all their troops over to Yugoslavia, actually, to try and hold back our advance over there, but to no avail for them. In May 1946, we actually liberated Rome ourselves, and our war participation went up, which was pretty great. And then we also got some Polish divisions to help us out and push for Munich and Innsbruck, which was pretty cool. What else? Let's see. Yes, we started researching the nuclear bomb, so that was, or we were done. No, we didn't start. We finished the research, even though I haven't built any nuclear power plants yet. And then we continued our push for Sicily. What kind of annoys me though is that Japan, right? Once Italy's finished here, Japan's still going to be around, but the U.S. still hasn't joined the war. They're still at war with Chile, but they're not succeeding at all in that for some reason, even though they obviously have a huge superiority. And then the civil war in Brazil is also not going too well. But yes, here you see obviously we pocket the Italians, and you're gonna see it's just amazing because we're gonna pocket like 50, well not 50, but like 40 divisions or so, or even more, probably 50 actually. And yeah, we surround all of them, and it's just gonna be great. Oh, let's see, yes, so I unpause here, and casualties go up by like 500,000 in just 1 second there, which was so nice to watch. And yeah, our territory looks pretty good. You can see that the Greeks, for some reason, got occupation of southern Italy, and they also started a naval invasion in Sicily. We started to go the land bridge over there, or it's not a land bridge, but you know, the crossing that the game offers, but it was a pretty tough fight, so we lost a lot of men there, and I almost thought I would get it, but the Greeks got it, and in the end the United Kingdom actually got the occupation for some reason, as in the event. What else? I don't remember it, right. That was the end of Italy, and then I just basically say, oh yeah, I was really annoyed at Greece because, well, they didn't really, like, of course they helped in the war and stuff, but they didn't actually help us out since they don't like us too much. Now, then of course over here, Japan is still around. They're basically the only major Axis power that has to be brought down, and yeah, the plan is basically to kind of rebuild Yugoslavia, kind of station troops around, get some airplanes maybe, and then help them out airily in the invasion of Japan, because that will take forever. I know how it is. It's really annoying, but we have to do it. We have to do it to get this show off the road. Off the road? On the road? I don't know. So yeah, and then there's obviously a massive opportunity for some more victory points on our part. We could even outmatch the Soviet Union in participation. What's unfortunate though is that the British have the most, since they took all of Germany. Oh yes, and I noticed the Netherlands flipped to communism, so they're now like the United Provinces of I don't remember what they're called. I can't actually see on the screen here, but yeah, whatever. What else? There was something else, right? Ah, yes, I gave Mosseland over to the Dutch, and really, it'd be nice if they got some of the British occupied territories that you're going to see right here. I think the borders would look a lot nicer, but, you know, whatever. It's how things go. The Dutch are in the Comintern, of course. And I did realize something. I'll tell you soon. Right, yes, here, obviously, kind of need to increase our grip on the Italians, get more resources out of them. Of course, I'll have to station troops all around, but, you know, it's better for us. We get a bunch of factories and beautiful, beautiful aluminium and steel and stuff. In fact, I don't actually know what the resources are over there. But yeah, also another little thing that kind of annoyed me is that the Finnish troops are still stationed as, like, expeditionary troops in the Soviet Union, even though they were annexed. You'd imagine that they would be integrated. But also, I realized that Sweden is in the Axis, right? So they're still around. Europe is not liberated yet, and Sweden has stood out quite well. I don't know why, but yes, apparently they have 100 or 200 divisions, which is crazy. That's basically the entire population of Sweden going up and becoming an army. Like, every single person, all the children, everyone. So I don't know how that happened. Maybe the paradox can explain that, but alas. Oh yes, and in the Americas, I was thinking, you know what, since some states are almost turning, let's go and support Argentina, because then they might be able to help out the Brazilian rebellion, and alas, we shall see in the next episode, because that will have to be the end of this one. Again, obviously, thank you so much for watching. Really annoyed at the audio cutting off there, but we shall rebuild, we shall come out stronger. In the meantime, though, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, like, because it really helps me out, and I'll see you later. This has been GameGabster. Farewell.